But today we're going to see if we can get some Kerbals in space and have them not die. That's the goal. So we're in the game. We're going to... I did get some science in the last one. No, actually, I don't have very much science. I think I'm not even going to bother looking. So let's go into the vehicle assembly to start. So we want to open up the Rooty Scooty Junior 5. And this is the ship we were using. So we were using robots, but I feel like now we can upgrade to real people. At least that's what chat was telling me. So what we want to do is keep... actually, this might be really easy. We just have to take this. No, we just want to take... Go back. We want to remove this. But, oh, can I... Oh, there we go. And then I put this on top. There we go. Now we're talking. So I can just get rid of this. I need to put that an antenna back on, because I just took that off. Right there, right here. I mean, it's very small, so even if it's off by a tiny bit, it shouldn't be the end of the world. Okay, so now we actually are, in theory, coming back. So things we want to consider are parachutes. So actually, let's put a decoupler in here. So we want to take this part up, decoupler on. It's weird that I have to assemble it this way. Not sure why that is. Anyway, so decoupler there. So we want to make that be higher up, so they actually, let's see, why are all these screwed up? Okay, so we want one on the bottom that has the big solid rocket boosters, and then they break off, and then the next thing is the engines, and then they'll break off, and then the parachutes will be above that. Yeah, thanks. So there's gonna be next week, if you didn't see the notification on wherever I posted that, Patreon, I guess. Next week there's going to be a bunch of streaming on Wednesday. I mean, throughout the week, but then also on Wednesday, on Hypermind Day. So that's good stuff to keep track of. All right, let me put that, just so I don't forget later, put that on there. But I still need to add parachutes. And so there's the one on top. There's also side ones that you can put on, which I feel like they might be... Let's look at all the stats here. So, max safe deploy speed. Okay, so they're the same max safe deploy speed, 264. Don't know if there's an advantage to using one over the other. Well, someone can deploy sooner. That's interesting. But it costs less, so there's probably something I'm not realizing. Full deployment altitude. Okay, let's use these. I haven't used these yet. Oops. They're pretty big. Let's put 2 of them on. Actually, this whole thing up here is 3s, so maybe we should do 3. I don't know if that'll block my door. Let's just do the one on top. I think that'll be safer. And then let's move the antenna to not be where it is. Let's move it on top, right about here. I don't know if there's 3 or if there's 1 or 4. Let's just do this. Here. Okay. There we go. That's not right. Okay, I feel good about this. So we're gonna stick with the same ship. It's the deployment altitude. Aha. Okay. We also want to move the parachutes into a more appropriate location. Please. Thank you. Okay, so we'll see. Someone might die. But at least this one worked better last time, so than my other stuff. So I have a bunch of sciencey things. We're gonna have some crew in this one. Rooty Scooty Junior 6. and a save, and a launch. The vessel has no remote control or manned... What the heck is this? Is this not what I think it is? Wait, what am I missing? Is this not it? That's weird. Thank you for the host, Scooty Garbitas, and Skip a Beat. Scooty, why isn't this working? And Wolfstar, thank you. Click on crew tab at the top left. Yeah, maybe. Usually it auto assigns it. That's weird. Alright, let's get. Oh, I have a couple different options. I don't know what the different benefits are. Let's do a pilot. I think that sounds good. Okay. Right. So anyway, let's do that again. Is already on launch pad. Oh well, let's get rid of that piece of junk. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we usually auto assigns people. That's why I was confused. Okay, so we have all the things in the right spots, and we're gonna hit T and Shift and go. So we're just gonna go full blast because I don't think I have an option. We're gonna go full blast of these. It's actually not rotating as much as before, but maybe it's because I'm not going fast yet. So once we go up, I'm gonna try to fix my rotation if I don't have 90 on my right, and then we'll bank. Oh, I also got this. I'm using the bug. This is the butts. Can't really turn right. There we go. Okay. The pilot can help balance out. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go full blast. We're actually not doing as much rotation as before, which is odd to me. Whatever. Alright, and then we will ditch all that junk. And we will go. Whee! Okay, so we're going, we're pretty high actually. So I'm gonna decrease my speed. And then I'm gonna bank. Oh, don't bank too much. I'm gonna bank just a little bit. Just a little bit. Tiny bit, tiny bit. Tiny bit. I don't want this thing to freak out. No freaking out. Don't do it. Just be happy. Be happy. Don't freak out. I'm aiming for 90. I feel good about this. I'm gonna try and keep it there. We're going super duper fast, so we're probably way out. Let's get to, okay. Actually, yeah, I might kill the engines soon. Yes, I'm gonna kill the engines. I'm gonna add a maneuver. Right about here. I am ignoring chat for the second. So, I apologize. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. So that's in 2 minutes. Alright, let's read chat. I was sort of ignoring chat on purpose. That spells a pilot, sweet, ruin resistance, indeed. Check out your app lapsus, my friend. I was ignoring you on purpose. Okay, sweet. Everybody's bank heisting. Okay, so we're gonna go to I wanted to see if I could do it without looking at chat. I believe you wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna shoot way too far out. So we'll see if this works. Last time I tried this, it didn't quite work out the way I expected it to. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Let's get closer to our... Actually, I can just do... Yeah, I'll just warp to there. So we will go... Not shift. We'll go control... I'm sorry. We'll do shift, not spacebar. Once we're going to go. Sweet. You don't have to shut up. It just... I was intentionally figuring that people might be giving me feedback on this. And this part I think I'm doing okay with. I mean, this maneuver the last 3 times hasn't quite worked the way I expected it to. So we'll see if that actually works this time. But, alright, go, 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 go. Actually worked this time. Okay, so this burn is actually quite a bit. And that's partly because my initial launch is just like super duper straight up. And I don't you know, mess around with my angle at all before that. Let's take a look to see what we have. So it's working on it. It's not the best. I'm gonna use a lot of fuel in the process. Hey SP, welcome to the stream. We're doing some KSP. Where are we going? We're hopefully gonna first orbit. That's my first goal. This last stream was all just robots, and now this time it is with Kerbals. Although this burn is super long, and okay, well, so far it might be okay. I'm not really sure. Anyway, so it's super long, so I might actually run out of fuel before I even get to orbit. We'll see. So I might need to adjust something, or at least, I mean, if I adjusted the way I launched, it might be more effective. But it looks like we're starting to get there. Okay, now I want to kill the engines. Oh, my engines killed themselves. My ship is gone. Oh dear. Something happened. Space Center. But no, hurry. Tracking station. I'm probably out of fuel. My guess is my guy just kept on going. Oh no, he stopped. That's weird. I wonder why my guy stopped using up his fuel. That's weird. Okay, so what do we have? Too low. That's great. That's how my ship likes to do its thing. Let's go here. I mean, is that good? I guess that's... Let's see what happens if we... I mean, this is lower than I want. But let's see if we, as we go around, what happens. So I'm gonna warp to here and just see what happens. We'll see if this is too low or it drags me too far in. Yeah, it doesn't really like that. For future burns, do not wait until you are... so you only have a few seconds before the burn. Okay, start a little bit before. Okay, I gotcha. That's okay. I couldn't warp. Let's try again. Let's warp here. So it is warping, but I can't warp because I'm inside of the atmosphere. So we'll see if I'm getting too low or it's going to pull me back down towards the planet. Good idea. Okay, so we're doing okay. Good. So once we get over this way, what I want to do, I think over here, is I'm going to add a maneuver. And then we're going to see... Nope. We're going to see where we can go. Let's go to space. Can we run into anything? I don't have a lot of fuel, so I have a feeling that won't really work out too well. Oh dear, there we go. Oh, there's a thing. So there's the mun. The mun's something. Zoom out a bit. Alright. Well, at the very least, I guess if I do orbit the sun, then I would get that science as having a person out there. Oh, I guess the delay. You're excited about the mun, and I already ditched it. It's just they have a delay. I still feel like I'm warped. I don't really want to be warped anymore. Thank you. Alright, so there's the mun. Let's try the... I feel like I've already done stuff with the mun, but it's been a little bit, so I don't really remember. Okay, so the burn is in a little bit. Good. Where is my guy? Is this my ship? Oh, he went back down? No. Oh, I see. Okay, no, I see what happened. So let's warp to over here. And then we're going to aim for the maneuver node. And then we're going to burn a little bit before. We'll see if I have enough fuel. It's hard to say. Whee! Okay. So we're approaching the spot. We're going to burn a little bit before. I don't know how long the burn is. I'm going to use shift, not spacebar. So the next time around, I might try to add more solid rocket boosters, which I'm sure isn't really a good answer, but we'll see what happens. See if it will go up higher or not. Alright, so I'm going to burn a little bit earlier than the time, as per the suggestion from chat. Like now. That's not too long of a burn. Do you usually use an asparagus module? I don't know. Asparagus means having to go to the bathroom in my in our code words. I don't think I've used it. I don't know how to answer that question. And kill it. Okay. So I have a little bit of fuel left, actually. That's kind of cool. Your final stage seems kind of heavy. Aha. Okay. So what on earth am I looking at? Okay, so this is... Oh, I see. So on the way back... Interesting. So I'll encounter the Mun, and I might be able to... We'll see if I can actually orbit it. And then it looks like actually I'll be coming back. That's kind of cool. So let's warp. I believe I already have all the science out here, but let me just make sure. Let's warp out there. Thank you for the host, Jan.com. So, we are approaching the Mun. Let's see if we can do any science. Yeah, I guess, you're right. I could add some more steps in this. Probably. Okay. Alright, I want to check some science. Log temperature. Aha. So I can't, if I get back, which is, I feel like it's unlikely, then, crew report. Okay, no, so I've already done a lot of these things. Let me check this. Guacamole. Okay, so that is a bunch of science, if I land. I guess I have 3, so I'm going to keep that science. And I guess I do have I have 3 temperature things, so I will keep that science on the rare chance that I'll actually get back. And now, let's get to the Mun encounter, so we can mess around with that. Okay. And now, let's add a maneuver. Nope. 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 What on earth is happening? Let's try it again. If I add a maneuver, interesting. So orbiting the Mun seems not like it's gonna happen. I don't really understand why. That's right, Basket. You have a lot of dead weight. Aha. Yeah, no kidding. Asparagus is good on a pizza. On a pizza? Asparagus? You're crazy. Yeah, I mean, I like asparagus on the grill and stuff like that. I never had it on pizza. I feel like that would be like too stringy, too tough to like chew through. I don't know. Okay, so with this particular thing I have here, it'll encounter the Mun and I'll get back. So maybe that's a good thing. Because I don't have a lot of fuel. I don't know if this is going to be too steep or not. Let's try it. Let's see if we'll land. So let's go a little bit closer. Let's warp to here. So we're in encounter with the Mun, but we're not really all that close to it. Aha. Okay. I see. Okay. So let me see if there's any other science here, because we're near-ish to the mun. There is, and I can transmit the science. It's not worth as much, but I feel like I'll probably die, given my history. If I transmit this one, and then for the third one, if I keep it, will that work? Let's try that. Let's keep this one. Let's go to the other one. Somewhere. Which one have I not messed with? This one. So then this one, I will observe and then transmit this one. Transmitting this experiment will render this mod. Yeah, that's fine. And then we can do... Did that work? I didn't see a little dialogue thing over here. Did I do it? I guess I did it. Weird. And then I want to crew report. Aha! So this is 10 either way, so that's good. Let's transmit this. Cannot transmit data. Wait, I'm sorry, what? No communication device. What happened to my antenna? I had an antenna thing. Did that break off? I guess that broke off. Well, that's a bummer. Okay, well, then hopefully I get back. Crew report. Keep it. This thing. Keep it. I guess we can't transmit. So happy to be home and back in my normal schedule. Alright, so I can't... Interesting. Alright, let's try and do temperature. And then hopefully we'll get back. Log temperature. I guess I lost the antenna. Maybe I'll have redundant antennas. Or there's actually the antenna that like goes onto the side and comes out. I should use those. Yeah. That sounds like a good idea. Let's close these doors. Alright. So now, let's work our way back to the Earth. To Kerbin. So warp here. And then, yeah, so I just sort of am near it, but not really on it. Okay. Spacewalk and gather that science. I don't have very much fuel. And so I'm going to... And I can't transmit stuff back. So I'm going to just go back. And hopefully land. That's my plan. So let's warp. I guess let's warp out here just in case there's other science we can do. So 14 or 15 days. Whee! Alright, is there anything out here we can do? Oh, spacewalk. Yeah, you're not saying I see. Right, I'm with you. So I missed that. I didn't understand what you meant. EVA. You said spacewalk, and I was thinking, and I didn't translate that to EVA. EVA report. Nada. Okay. Well, oh well, I missed that. Maybe. Go back in. B. You should say EVA. Okay. I'll stop giving it. All right. Let's go to... I don't know what I'm supposed to be careful of. All right. Let's go over to here. Warp. Whee! You will want to burn at the apoapsis to make your periapsis less with that little fuel you have. Is this my apoapsis? You want to burn over here. Oh, too late. You should fix your... you should type faster. Alright, so we're going to go to like this. And now we're approaching Kerbin. And, so, I don't know... weird, you can also store multiple crew reports in a capsule. Okay. I'm not as good as you guys. I mainly just hopefully these guys will land. If I would have seen your message, if your message would have come through before I already warped past that, then maybe I could have done that. But instead, we're just going to see if we land properly. What is your periapsis? It is not. I don't have one. Is there a way I can find that out? All right, it's intersecting with Kerbin. Yeah. So was your advice not realizing that I was intersecting already? Okay, so then I'm good to go. I mean, I may or may not make it properly, but your advice wasn't necessarily needed because I was already intersecting. Have you guys watched Scooty? I have not. I haven't really watched many people. I think Scooty might have, but I haven't really watched too many other people play it. I watch Scooty play it sometimes. But, you would need a module to tell you... okay, I gotcha. Okay, so I want to... I forget which one. Which one is the one I want to aim for? Well, actually, I want to get rid of all this stuff. Do I want to use anything with my fuel before I dump it? Retrograde. Okay, I want retrograde. To slow down. Okay. So actually, yeah, you're right. Maybe I do want to slow down. Do I want to slow down now? Are you saying use the rest of my fuel to slow down and then dump everything and then stay retrograde? I don't know how to raise my periapsis. You'll have to use more explanation. Should I burn now? So you have a shallow entry. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Should I... Which way do I want to burn? Towards retrograde? Click on this and then burn? Or use this and then burn? Probably one of these two, right? But just slow down is a good idea. Make a maneuver to make your re-entry more shallow. I will attempt. Let's make a maneuver here. So not quite that much. Okay, that's more shallow. Let's try that. Maneuver. Retrograde and radial out. What I like about KSP is that, or not, what I like about FTL is that I'm really good at the game. So I'm always the one giving advice, but I'm not able to absorb a lot of the advice I get through chat. The blue handle with the cross. Okay, well that's where I'm heading, so it works out. I made a maneuver, as Scooty said. That maneuvers I know how to make. Retrograde, prograde, handles, radial out. I don't know that makes any sense. Okay. Alright. 30. So I will burn a little bit. I'll burn probably pretty close to launch because what you guys were saying earlier is that if the burn is long, you might want to go a little bit before. Just do your thing. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. We will hope that these guys survive. Or actually, guy, just one guy. And go. Whee! I hope that was a good sign. Okay, so I don't want that anymore. Alright, I'm gonna ditch that. Something is wrong here, guys. Something is very wrong. This isn't my ship. That's my ship. That's probably why it didn't load. That's why I didn't load a dude in the beginning. Double click. No, that's my target. Help! Help! Why is this my ship? And not that my ship. Go to the space station? I guess. I don't really understand why it thinks that my ship is the one without the person. The bottom one? Aha! Whew. Okay, so I want to go retrograde. That makes sense to me. And then I just want to stick to this. I have lots of things. Lots of electricity. Plus solar panels. I'm in The ship is descending by first part you have selected in construction. Okay, interesting. So, let's see. Heat shield. I do have a heat shield. Thought. Didn't I have a heat shield? Maybe I didn't need to do a heat shield. That's a problem. Yeah, I will. I can almost bet that I will not survive. I feel like I put a heat shield on here, but I guess I never did. I talked about it. So we can kind of speed this up, I think. He's excited. Look at that. All right. Whee! I mean, I'll play it out. I don't think he'll survive this. We'll see if everything else. I don't know. All right, let's go to like this. And let's hope, or maybe it will be attached to your ship behind you. It could be. No, I think I thought about it, and I added the decoupler, and then I never added the heat shield. Oh wow. I'm also going to add more antennas in the next one, and adjust the engines. But we'll see how this one lands first. My sound changed. We're entering the atmosphere, and it's going to blow up. Whee! Oh, it's still together, sort of. Oh, I don't have any parachutes on that. Okay, well, that's fine. Space Center. Okay, so what do we want? Let's go to here. So we're gonna add better antennas. Load this guy, and then I'm going to. Oh, there is no antenna. I put the antenna on there. Aha! Well, that's why the antenna isn't on there. It's because it's not on there. In case you were wondering, if you don't have an antenna, there is no antenna. But I could have sworn I put it on there. But I guess not. Add a heat shield and antenna. I like your advice. I want you guys. Okay. Do. Heat shield on a thing. I don't know why I'm building it backwards. This is weird to me. When set up a maneuver there, a pair of yellow. I'm not going to be able to comprehend that right now. I am making bank today in the heist. Okay. I do appreciate all the words you're telling me, but I won't be able to comprehend that. Did you want to do a? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna add a backup. I mean, this one. I guess I never had it on the ship. I feel like I did, but I guess not. So we can add this guy. Oh, and also I wanted to. I'm gonna see if this one will just stay on. I want to break apart this part a little bit. I'm gonna add an engine. I want the swivel. Probably. Maybe not. We'll see. And then I want to put a decoupler. And then I want to put all this back on. We'll see if this works better. The other one should be enough. Interesting. Oh, yeah, because it's later stage. Yeah, that's true. It's true. So I use this one, the T45, and you're suggesting the LV909. Oh yeah, because it's a little guy. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so let's fix our staging. So we have this guy followed by this, and then we want the decoupler here. We want coupler there. Oh, yeah. What are you doing? Okay, let's double check. So we have the big guys. Decouple. The bottom rocket. Boop. Little guy. This is actually probably longer than I need, but we're going to keep it. And then parachute on top. Okay, cool. Alright. So probably have to assign crew again. Is there anything else I wanted to do? I have a heat shield. I have an antenna this time. Yeah, I put a heat shield on. Also, may see if the command module lets you set control there and not your rockets. I would like to do that, yes. Can I do that? Toggle flag, toggle torque. How do I do that? Right-click the command module. Right-clicked. Try that before you launch. I right-clicked on it. Let me know what I should do. Before igniting the engines. Oh, okay. So this is the Rooty Scooty Jr. 7. Save. Go to launch. I will right-click the engine or the command module. I will control from here. I guess that's what I want. Okay. So T. 3, 2, 1, go. So we'll see how this one goes. He's not so sure. My last person died, so this person, he's not so sure. He's thinking about it. Speed power. So I'm angling a little bit, which is a little unnerving. But in the past, when I had unmanned stuff, this particular rocket, you know, was angling weird in the beginning. So it just happened to be the last time was actually straight on. So we're going to use this as much as we can, and then dump them, and then hopefully we'll go straight up right after that. So go. Okay, don't freak out. Just go up. Just go straight. So we're gonna go straight up for a little bit. I might decrease my speed a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. That's a good idea, but I'm doing it anyway. And then once I get up a little higher, I'm gonna start trying to angle a little bit. Please don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't do it. Just angle a little bit. Curious what your apoapsis is after the initial launch. So that's a little bit after the initial launch. That was 90, I think. How does that work? What? Okay, I'm angling. Angle more. Okay, and then I'm going to take a look to see how my... What's it? R. Alright, I'm going to go a little higher out because it seems like I keep on screwing up. And I'm happy with the amount of fuel I have in this one. That seems exciting. Alright, we're going to kill the engines. And then I'm going to make a thing. And we're going to get in orbit. I love it. It's great. It's the best. To show both chats if Basket were restreaming. It shows both Beam and Twitch chat. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's warp to closer to the maneuver. We're going to warp to here. And then it's a decent sized burn, so I'm going to burn a little bit before. We learned that. I'm not going to use shift. If need to, we can switch over to the next engine. Seems like we're doing actually, this is a pretty successful so far. I think we have a decent amount of fuel. I actually don't remember how much is Yeah, we have quite a bit of fuel in the top part, so I think we're doing okay there. So I'm gonna burn a little bit early. Oh, you what? 52 seconds before? You're crazy. You're saying half of the burn time burn before that? Thank you for the follow, Digital Deviant. Welcome to the stream. We're playing some KSP. Scooty thinks I should have started burning way early. Interesting. Huh. So you're not saying like a few seconds. You're saying like half of the time you'd burn before that. Well, that seems weird. Okay, so we're burning. We're going. How is our... Alright, so we're still working on correcting my initial just straight up. But we're doing okay, I think. It's a fairly long burn because this is a really small engine. But it won't use up as much fuel, so, you know. We'll get there. Pitch up a little. I'm following a maneuver. To the blue 90 line. I'm just gonna follow the maneuver. I like maneuvers. You're not the boss of me. Alright, so we'll kill it once it reaches the end, and then we'll see what we have. And then afterwards, SP can tell me I told you so, but until then I'm going to use this. $15 seconds? And 5 seconds. 2 seconds. Yay, it turned. 1. Okay. We definitely are not the boss. Yeah. Alright. Alright. So, what do we have? Yeah, so you told me so. Anyway. Okay, so that might actually be too low for me. I don't want to go back into orbit. So let's try to add a maneuver, because that's all I know how to do. And I want to... Ooh, that's not going to work at all. We want to go this way. Revert and try... Yeah, I'm just going to try again. That sounds fine. Revert flight. Revert to launch. Might as well not waste our time. Okay. So, let's right-click on this again, just in case. Control from here. We have all the things. I don't usually like to revert to launch, but I figured that this is going to fail. And go. Try again. Do over. Maybe we'll go further out, because I keep on screwing up with... Oh, I'll try the burn way early thing. I screwed up. Wolfstorm. Scooty and SP told me to do something, and then I didn't do it right, I guess. But we're gonna try again. I'm gonna try to go. I'm gonna try to make my apoapsis higher, and then we'll see how that works out. So to answer your question, it is 50 something. Okay, go and go. It's... Yeah, I mean, I like to suffer the consequences, but... Yeah. I'm gonna try to maybe angle earlier. As long as my ship doesn't freak out, that should be good overall, probably. So I'll try and hold this. Okay, it's holding pretty well. Let's see what our... So I'm going to go higher out because I keep on screwing up somehow. We'll see how that goes. Okay, I'm going to kill it now. I'm going to come out here, add a maneuver, and I'm going to burn before I actually get to the maneuver, even though that doesn't make any sense. Because it seems like it should just include that in the maneuver. But, whatever. I'm not a rocket scientist. Okay. So, the burn is 1 minute and 41, given the current engine. So, I'm going to burn 45 seconds ish before I'm supposed to burn. We'll see how that works. That does make sense. Alright. So we will let's go a little faster. Period and comma, right? So we're gonna go to 45 seconds and then we're gonna burn from there. 52 seconds. Okay, it's good. I don't know. It doesn't make why is there a maneuver if you just the burn before your maneuver? I don't understand. I did it too. Right? Okay, go. I'm so baffled by the fact I should burn before my maneuver that dumb as without any intelligent math trickery. I'm confused. Okay. So let's see what we have. If I end up crashing again, it's because I didn't launch as early as Scooty told me to. Let's see. Alright, it's almost time to launch, everybody. Go. Alright, so SP, what do you want me to do? Because I feel like I'm probably just gonna end up crashing again. So you want me to, because you want to keep your, if you crash again, it is because I am a jerkface. Okay. SP told me to do something a while ago. Let's see what he said. Something about blue lines. Now you want to do a radial burn. That blue line handle I talked about. So there's a blue. I'm pointing towards the blue line, so maybe I'm good. We'll see if this goes around and not in. 45 seconds. I have a lot of fuel still, so that's good. I like that. So this one's still far out, dude. So we're just waiting for this one to not intersect. You are falling too fast. So you should pitch up to counter gravity. Well, this one's going up. So I feel good about that. Okay, cool. I think I'm okay. I think this will all work out. And go. Okay. What do we have? Aha! We're in orbit. Hard to see. Cut engines, yeah, good. So, alright, so we're good. This one's a little, I mean, it's not the best orbit, obviously. But, I'm not, that's fine. I'm gonna stay in space. So we have some fuel left. We have, and we're not gonna fall. So let's see what we can do. Why is that planet not, why is it on a weird orbit? That's weird. Okay, let's add a maneuver. Here. For now. Oh, that's the moon. I don't want it at the moon. Moon's stupid. Because Min-Miss hates us. Yeah, that's weird. Sun, okay. It's totally lame. If there weren't so many question marks in here, I might be able to actually toggle stuff. My goal is just mess around with stuff to see if I run into something eventually. Because I got time. Look at this. We have a jewel encounter. Should I do a jewel? Look, I'm so good at this game. I have a jewel encounter. It's only in 8 years. Hey, Epic Swampert. Before I commit to the jewel encounter, I'm gonna try and get some feedback from the peanut gallery. Scooty gave me a reason to blame Scooty. Hey, Aaron Faith, welcome. How much Delta V is that maneuver? That doesn't. I don't know what that means, but it's a 4-minute burn. How might I know if I have enough fuel for that? I guess that's a good point. I might not have enough fuel for that. I do have an antenna. So that's a good thing. Is that... It is that speed. Okay. Oh, I see. Right here. Okay. I see the number you mentioned. Aha. The amount of velocity change needed, hence delta V. I'd say you don't have enough fuel. Okay. I might try it anyway. Why not? Right? So I should have burned a while ago, given the... No. Yes. Yes. Only one tank and a 4-minute burn. Okay, well, no, there's two tanks in there. I'll burn it. Let's see what happens. You need to use pen and paper or Excel. Okay, I don't want to do that. If you don't, it makes for a great... Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll run into something else out there. I have a bunch of solar panels. So... we'll see what happens. If is there science for like deep space? Because that's where I'll end up. Maybe. All right. So now I think that means I'm out of the orbit. Maybe. Yes. So now I'm actually orbiting the sun right now. Okay, that's cool. So I should actually do a science thing real quick. Oh, I've already done the science thing. I should do a crew report real quick. Go away, please. Ah, no crew report. Okay, fine. Let's see how it is. So we're coming up to the end of the burn. We'll see what happens. We'll see if this dude is... Seems like you have about half of the fuel needed. Okay, cool. So this will probably just be a orbit of the sun. That's what I'm guessing. All right, and let's ditch these engines. Boop. Ah, I'm actually looking at the right ship. How amazing. Okay. So where are we going? So I am in an orbit of the sun. So if I mean, this is intersecting with Duna, so potentially, if I were to eventually, like after many years, come close enough to Duna, would it tell me? If I was going to encounter that? I don't know. Alright, let's go... somewhere. Let's go over here. Okay. Whee! Yes, but only when you're within one orbit. Okay. So I could try to just, like, speed up time and orbit a bunch, and then see if I'm going to run into anything. I probably wouldn't run into Eve, but potentially Duna eventually could be, or whatever this is. That one's really slow, it looks like. Thank you for the follow. There we go. I was waiting for that gas sound. Thank you for the follow, Official Blaze. We're playing some KSP, sort of. Okay, so I've warped here. Let's double check I can't do any science that I haven't already done. So I can do this, although I'm really just transmitting because I'm never going to make it back. Let's check a crew report. Aha! So I can transmit that, and I actually have a communications device. So that's amazing. Let's do an EVA. You will do an EVA report. Thank you for the follow. Who are you? The Hacked Muffin. Welcome. We're actually almost at the end of the stream here. We're going to see if we can... I guess I have a little bit of time still, but we're towards the end of the stream. We have a sort of a spacecraft that's stuck out here in orbit. And we're going to see... I did board, right? Okay. We're going to see if I do a couple of loops, if I will end up running into anything. So let's do a warp to here. And then just in case something looks like it's going to actually happen, I'm going to click on this slow down stuff. Let me scroll up and check. I missed some stuff. Swampert is here. I'm already followed. Okay, cool. Yeah, lurking is... That's what I do in stream, so... I completely understand. Okay. So we're slowly... Too bad we can't warp any faster. I can't maneuver. I don't have any more engines. So my plan is I'm going to try to see if I do a couple loops around the sun here, if I'm able to end up encountering like Duna or something. But this will be a slow process, I guess, because this is taking... I mean, this is where it slows down and then it'll speed up as I go back. So, so I guess it won't be the end. Too bad. Your cat's on the keyboard again. Anybody in here besides Scooty going to PAX West? I'm excited. I got all my... I ordered a whole bunch of Team BS t-shirts, so they arrived in the mail. So I'm going to have to wash those and get them all neatly folded and ready to go for PAX. All right, so now it's speeding up a little bit as I come back down. Not as fast as I would like it to speed up, but I guess, I mean, hopefully I have enough rations for a whole year. Backspace. You could put you could just change your focus to be like in a in like notepad next to you, so it could just be spamming it in there. So I do. Okay, so we're trying to see if we're going to encounter it. It's only going to tell us if we're going to encounter him if we're within one orbit. So nothing yet. So I might warp to here. Warp is already in progress. Okay. Slash to cancel? What the heck slash? Which slash? // backslash. Yeah, I don't... Okay, alright, that's fine. So we're here. Warp. Whee! Sorry if this warping isn't super exciting. Whoa, your name is in yellow. Just checking in. How is it going, Basket? Your name's in yellow. What does that mean? Oh, your staff. Welcome. It's going good. I have a ship in orbit of the sun. I have no more engines. So I am just trying to see if I keep on rotating around the sun some more, if hopefully I can encounter Duna. It looks like it's probably never going to happen. Yeah, it's pretty slow. Yeah, I feel like there should be a faster warp. But there isn't. Up here. But at least I can read chat while my ship is warping. Didn't realize you were staff. What is that? That's pretty cool. I can't... When I hover over it, doesn't tell me what it is, but it looks like me in a thing. I don't know what I'm in. Is that a like one of the astronaut helmets? Oh, okay. All right, gotcha. Cool. Is your orbit increased close enough to Duna? Oh, incline. Ah, that's a good point. Yes. So in a couple spots, maybe. Or not. That's a good point. I could... why aren't they on the exact same plane? Why is Duna stupid? Oh, Duna. Why do you have to... I mean, that might be close enough for an encounter. I mean, unfortunately, I just missed him. Yeah, that's a good point, though. I can't really see with all this text on the screen, but I feel like maybe that might be too far away. What do you think, SB? Will I be able to encounter with that? Seems like it might be a no-go. So the other thing I could do is put possibly Duna. I'm sorry, Duna. Wait. Oh, dress. Okay, so dress I don't think I could do. Duna, I am on the same plane. Yes. Right. I don't know what the plans are. Okay, so potentially this one. So let me warp further. No, I don't want to add a maneuver. I want to get rid of this maneuver. Thank you. And I want to warp here. So we'll warp some more. Yeah, so this one I am in range of. So if in either of the two spots we happen to be going by each other, that might work out. Anyway, making the rounds. All right, cool. Well, anytime you're welcome to come and hang out. Let's see if we can get some Duna before the end. Possible, but given that it hasn't told me about it, I feel like... Okay, so if I... Suppose I did want to stop. Or no, I could just click on that, and that would do it. Okay. So let's go a little bit slower, just in case. Oh, what was that? No, I guess if I was going to encounter it, it would tell me at this point. Yeah. Oh well. Almost there. All right, so we'll loop around over to here, and we'll see what that gives us. Looks like we're actually looping faster than it is, so I doubt that it'll be over there. Yeah, that's a shame. This might not really work out very well. Did I already try and do science out here? I guess I did. So set Duna as target. Aha. These are good ideas. Set as target. Okay, so yeah, this is a good opportunity, SP, for you to teach me what on earth these things are. You'll see the separation numbers. Markers. Separation markers. Yes. I see separation markers. Or closest approach markers. Yes. Closest approach. I see things. There are things on the screen. Teach me the ways, SP. It's saying when you're here, Duna will be here. Okay. So as I loop all the way around, it's telling me that I will be here and Duna will be here, which is not helpful. That's the closest you'll be for this orbit. Okay. Interesting. So, okay, so that's how far away we are not close to each other on this orbit. So let's do one more orbit and see what that looks like. So in theory, eventually, in a few years in game, this might work. Actually, we're already at 5 years. I really hope he has enough food. I realize food isn't really a factor, but anyway. So you need to get both of those close to the point where you orbit intersects. Okay. I can't change anything, so it'll just be spinning around in a circle. But that's a good point. Okay, so that's a good thing to note when I actually have fuel to mess around with stuff. To see if I can pull it off. We're already at max. I instead of warping here, I just turned it on full blast. So we'll see if one more rotation, if I am any better off. And then if not, I might, you know, still return back to work, but I can actually leave this running in the background. And then see if I eventually intersect. It might take a while, but we'll see. Also, ideally, you should have those AN and DN markers around those intersection points. Interesting. That boy, yeah. Yeah, how's he doing? I can't, interesting. That's weird that I can't hit M. Oh, there we go. That works. Oh, I wasn't in the screen. Hey, he's happy. He's happy. We're fine. Okay, so this is the closest intersection for this orbit. I don't know when that will reset. I guess once it passes it, maybe then it'll say what the next one will be. Bright green one on the opposite side of your orbit. They're telling where the two orbits planes intersect. Okay. So this is the closest orbit. Oh, we're not really close. Okay, so now that's gone. So now the next one is going to be... Oh, here, actually. That's... Oh, is that close enough, you think? No. I guess it would tell me... It would tell me that... that I would be intersecting, right? That seems a lot closer, but maybe it's not close enough. Yeah, I guess it would tell me... It would show, like, that my orbit is going to change. Yeah, okay. Alright, so this is almost closer. But not close enough. Okay, well, so I might just leave this running because it might take, 50 years to encounter Duna. So I might just, I might end out the stream now, leave this running in the background, and then we'll see if I encounter it later. But that'll be the end of the stream. Thank you for coming. Tomorrow is Patron Tuesday, so my patrons get to choose what it is I'll be playing. So they have a straw poll that they vote on. So I don't know what I'll be playing tomorrow, but I will be At 12:30 tomorrow Eastern, I'll be playing something. And we'll enjoy that. It'll be fun. Then I don't have any streams on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. I'm out of town on vacation. But then next week, there's a lot of streams going on, including Hypermind Wednesday, which has a lot of streaming. Probably more streaming than I can really handle, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, so thank you everybody for coming. Assuming Jan is streaming, we will do a basket raid over to Jan's stream. Thank you all for all the new follows today. I really appreciate it. You can come again. Come and enjoy the fun. And then we also have a Discord too. If people are following and they use Discord and they aren't in my Discord yet and you want to, she's not live yet. Okay. There should be a join Discord button down below my stream if you're interested in joining Discord. But yeah, that'll be the end of the stream. My usual person I raid isn't on yet, or today maybe, we'll see. So no raid right now, I guess.